But certainly a fair amount of it has fallen into the hands of the Taliban. And obviously, we don't have a sense that they are going to readily hand it over to us at the airport.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take a wild guess that the Taliban is not going to just hand over billions of dollars of weapons back to us at the airport. Welcome back to another episode of Heavy Duty Country. If you love America, this is the channel for you, so hit that subscribe button and that little bell thing so you don't miss anything in the future. Well, we're kind of in a mess. Imagine that. And no, I'm not talking about a good mess, like a big old mess of nachos. There's nothing more that I would like to be able to get home, sit on my couch, turn on the news, and see something good on there and enjoy just a whole mess of nachos. But that's not the situation in the US right now, is it? Afghanistan is in complete turmoil. Sleepy Joe's on vacation, and his handlers, or the people that speak for him, are making it very clear as far as what their top priorities are. I mean, there's still US citizens in Afghanistan that don't know if they're gonna get home.
You said that you were putting your life at risk by doing this interview and your parents' life at risk.
We need an immediate help. Yeah. Mr. Biden, please help.
If you look at some of the C-17s that were just completely full, hauling people out of Afghanistan, like all of these people are just mail-in votes. You see what I did there, Sleepy Joe? Yeah, you know. Everyone knows. So y'all know one of my favorite people in the world, Jen Psaki. Can I get one Psaki to table 4? She decides to once again speak for Biden on what we're gonna do about the Americans that are still there. And this is her response to the American people.
Can you offer any guarantee to the Americans and Afghan allies that if they remain there past the end of the month, U.S. troops will help them evacuate past the end of the month?
Weijia, our focus right now is on doing the work at hand and on the task at hand. And that is day by day, getting as many American citizens, as many SIV applicants, as many members of a vulnerable population who are eligible to be evacuated to the airport and out on planes. And we're going to do that in an expeditious fashion. That is the focus of the President, of our Secretary of Defense, of our Secretary of State, and everybody on our national security team. So that is where we will keep our efforts. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, are our own people not our priority? Like our first priority? Here's the other part of this that just kind of boggles my mind. Y'all are bringing tons of people back from Afghanistan. So let me get this right. While the Taliban was invading Kabul, you had enough time to set up booths, tents, whatever you need to vet every single one of these people? How do you know a terrorist or two didn't slip in? How do you know some people who were behind the scenes with the Taliban or with Al-Qaeda didn't slip in? This isn't even the worst part of it yet. Joe's administration completely botched what happened in Afghanistan. In my opinion, they did it way too fast. It needed to be a slow roll. Why? Because we have given the Afghan army billions of our US tax dollars in weapons. That's what the B, and that doesn't stand for butt plug, Biden. It stands for billions.
But here's just to finish. The people come out first. Then I was going to take all of the military equipment. We have billions and billions of dollars worth of new Black Hawk helicopters, brand new, that Russia now will be examining, and so will China, and so will everybody else to figure it because it's the greatest in the world. We have brand new Army tanks and all sorts of equipment, missiles. We have everything. I was going to take it out because I knew they weren't going to fight.
But no, Sleepy Joe basically made it a race to get out of there, so we left all of it behind. Let me put this in perspective for everybody. If the Taliban people were a country, right? So if there was a country out there called Taliban, with all of the weapons that they were basically just handed by Sleepy Joe and his whole administration, the value of those weapons is greater than the GDP of the entire country of Belize. That's how much money we're talking about. And then this guy is like the male version of Jen Psaki. Gets up there and says this.
Yes.
Thank you. What happens to the billions of dollars worth of weaponry that the U.S. gave Afghanistan? Does the U.S. have a plan for that, or does it remain in the Taliban hands?
We don't have a complete picture, obviously, of where every article of defense materials has gone. But
you don't have a clear picture? Okay, well, why don't you open your phone up? It's all over Twitter. The owner of Twitter kicked Donald Trump off, but he's allowing the Taliban to be on there. So they're posting pictures of all the weapons that they got. Is that a clear enough picture for you, sir?
Certainly a fair amount of it has fallen into the hands of the Taliban. And obviously, we don't have a sense that they are going to readily hand it over to us at the airport.
Really astute observation there, sir. And here is the irony of all of this. What is one of the major things that our current administration is trying to take away from us? Guns! And they just magically left behind billions of dollars of guns, of Blackhawks, of Humvees. Should I continue, Biden? You gave terrorists billions of dollars of weapons, but you want to take an American semi-automatic rifle away from them. What do you have to say about that now, jackass? I can't wait until the next person pitches some crap about gun control. I'm gonna pull a picture up on my phone of some Taliban terrorists flying a Black Hawk and shove it in their face. I'm sorry, what were you saying about weapons and bad people having them? God bless America, because she needs it right now.